So it is officially fight week. Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin. I do have my prediction video also coming out within the next couple of days before the fight, so stay tuned for that. But this is going to be the press conference reaction. Let's get started. I heard there was a lot of banter. You guys know I like the banter, but let's see.
What have you guys been saying to one another over the past few moments?
When he came up there, he was shaking. He was just shaking a little bit. You know what I mean? So.
He was shaking, so you're seeing him move a little bit? You think he's a little bit apprehensive?
Talking a little tough yesterday when I ain't come to the rival, but today he's shaking up there talking, so I know that, you know.
Frank, how do you want to respond to that?
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
You know? It's gonna show. Don't worry about it. It's gonna show.
I'm scared as hell.
I know.
I'm scared
of front runner.
Motherfucker.
That's what he is.
Yeah, that's
front
right.
Runner.
That's right.
Tank, do you think your experience, because you have been main eventing pay-per-view after pay-per-view all over the United States and really making some huge gates, pay-per-views, et cetera, that your experience is going to play a factor in this fight?
Of course.
Hell
of course.
No.
Of course.
Hell no.
Of course. Don't worry about it. He'll see Saturday. It ain't even hit him yet. I'm telling you. It's gonna hit him though.
It ain't gonna hit me.
It's definitely, especially when I touch you.
Hey,
definitely when I touch you.
Hey, you gonna get touched too. So what did you say?
If you can touch me.
What about if you could touch me?
Bro.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table that I haven't seen?
You gonna see Saturday.
Bro,
Saturday
even
night.
the little clips on the fucking
Saturday.
on the what is called that we just had, the gloves off shit?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was you throwing?
Hey, you know what? You know what you've been doing? You've been working. You know what you've been working your ass off.
Hey man, one thing about Tank, bro. One thing about Tank, bro, he's gonna get inside the fighters' heads. Like before anything, he's gonna let the fighters know I'm top dog. He's gonna make you feel his aura, for lack of better words. He's gonna make you feel it. Like he's gonna make you feel, hey man, this is my event. I'm Tank. He's gonna try to intimidate you. That's the perfect word for it. He's gonna really try to intimidate, you know, his opponents. He consistently. I don't know why the wrinkles be showing up, but it's here, so it is what it is. But let me just put it down, I guess. He really gonna try to intimidate. You feel me? That's kind of his tactic.
I tell you what, you been working your ass off. We ain't really got to see too much of you.
Right.
You've been grinding.
Right.
Because you know what time it is. Because you know what time it is. That's why you've been working your ass off.
I work hard every time though.
Okay.
Stupid.
Okay.
They don't know I work hard in the gym and I watch them.
Hey, you've been watching me for about a year.
Don't know that.
You've been watching me about a year, and your people been watching me about a year.
I haven't been watching you for no year.
All right.
You're not good enough for me to watch you for a year.
Okay. That's why we ain't been seeing you like that. You've been grinding. You've been working your ass off.
And last time you did the media workout, your shit was all cut up around here.
We Gucci.
Yeah, your shit was all cut up around here.
Good.
Yeah.
We straight.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We got a couple days. We got like 3 days, bro.
Yeah.
3 days, and we in that motherfucker. We in there.
Take that sponsored jewelry off too.
Hey, we in there.
Take that sponsored jewelry off too.
That's cool.
That shit not yours.
That's cool.
Frank, it is Gervonta is headlined all over on pay-per-view many times over again. And he's done it here in Las Vegas as well on some massive fight nights. It's always a fighter's dream to be main eventing in Las Vegas, specifically at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. When you go up and down the strip here in Las Vegas, when you walk into the MGM Grand and you see your face and you see that you are on the poster, that you are the main event alongside Gervonta Davis, that you could become a world champion, what does Saturday night mean to Frank Martin?
For real, I feel like all the me being on the images and all that, you know, it's a blessing to be there, but it ain't hit me, you know what I mean? Like it won't hit me until I get the win, you know, like I feel like I done worked, so I'm supposed to be there, you know, so it's not like, oh, I'm there, I'm so happy, you know, no, I gotta get this win, and then after that, you know, then I feel like all of it hit me like, damn, everything I done worked for, you know, it's here now.
He worried about not getting knocked out. That's all he worried about. I promise you, that's all he worried.
Saying that, he's like, he's putting in a little seed. He's putting in a little seeds because, man, I feel like once you're in that ring or even that build-up, you know, I know nerves definitely in both of them for sure. Tank has said in the glove stuff that he was talking about, you know, like how they have the kind of like the epilogues. And one of the epilogues, Tank said himself, right, that he was a little nervous for the Ryan Garcia fight and stuff. Yeah, he was a little nervous for the Ryan Garcia fight. And I feel like every fight, especially with this fight, Frank gonna be feeling the same type of nerves. Frank gonna be feeling some type of, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter as long as you get in that ring. But Tank is just planting those little seeds. Oh, you're not gonna stop. Oh, you worried about just not getting knocked out. Now it's just like, it's in his head, bro. Like, it's all intimidation and it works.
About is not getting knocked out.
Yeah.
That's all he worrying about.
Yeah.
He ain't worrying about no damn win. He worrying about not getting knocked out.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Frank, it's clear that Gervonta has power. He has a 93% knockout percentage. As you're going through preparations with Derek James, your trainer, your father's by your side as well, how do you prepare for someone that has the concussive knockout power like Gervonta Davis?
I mean, I just gotta be who I am. You know, I gotta go in there and fight my fight. You know what I mean? Be comfortable. You know what I mean? And you know,
he ain't even had no good sparring partners.
He got power. He got
He
power.
ain't even had no good sparring partners.
You know, it don't matter.
His sparring partner was ass.
He got power, but that ain't, you know.
His
you can
sparring
take
partner
away
was
that.
ass, completely
You
ass.
can take away that power.
His sparring partner was completely ass.
Everything was.
Ass.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah. You went and got
And
the
you
best.
sparred the MMA guy your last sparring.
You went and got some of the best.
Stupid.
You went and got some of the best.
That's so stupid.
You hear me?
That's so stupid.
You did everything. Everything you feel that you did right, you did. You done got some of the best sparring. You've been working your ass off about a year. You on point, brother.
Gervonta, what kind of challenges does Frank Martin bring to the table for you on Saturday night?
His fake feet movement that he do the same way, he do the same thing. Called it out. Regular. Mediocre.
So when
He
it
said,
comes,
yeah, G, mediocre.
when it comes to the opponents that you fought, where do you rank him, or is it still too early to?
Tank really just be having a ball, bro. He be just a comedian up there, bro. He really doesn't care, bro. Really does. It's like to him, it's just like no matter what, my power is gonna. When it touch him, it's just that niggas fall. Them boys all just fall, bro. Them boys all just fall. And I like Frank Martin. Bro. But like, I don't know, bro. Tank just different. Tank is just different, bro.
Will you be able to give that assessment after?
Yeah, to be honest, I gotta wait till I get in the ring with him. Again.
You're 29-0. 30-0 is, you know, you look at milestones in careers. Does 30-0, how much does that mean to you? Or is it just like another day at the office?
Yeah, just a stepping stone, to be honest. To where it's not, I can't judge myself till my career over. It still is an open book.
Well, I know that you guys had a sparring session, and I know that was talked about during the opening press conference, but for those that don't know, I'm going to start with Frank, and then I'll go over to you, Gervonta, because there are two sides to the story. But Frank, can you go ahead and describe what happened during that sparring session?
He came in, playing, thinking shit was sweet, got clipped. Grabbed.
That's another thing. You never clipped me. What are you talking about?
I didn't clip you?
No, you did not. You caught me with a good shot. That's it. That happened in boxing. You never clipped me. I never shook none of that.
So you didn't
what are you
shake.
talking about?
You
Shook
didn't
the
shake.
fucking room.
When
You
you
don't
put me
even
in the
hit that
headlock.
hard.
When you put me in
You
the
don't even
headlock,
hit
you
that hard,
you
bro.
put me in the
You
headlock.
don't even hit that
Okay.
hard.
All right, well,
You
so
don't
what
even
did you
hit
do?
that hard.
When I hit you with the
You
left,
don't
what did
even
you
hit
do?
that hard,
What did
bro.
you do?
And you gonna split? I can see on.
What did you do?
I'm gonna split them open.
That's
I
cool.
promise
You got it.
I promise
Yeah, you got it.
I promise your whole
What did you do?
jaw
Why you so
structure,
mad?
I'm gonna break you up.
See,
I'm telling you.
see,
And
you
every
know
time
what
I
happened.
tell y'all something,
You know what happened.
Don't it happen?
You know what
I'm
happened.
telling you, I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna know
I
some
promise
shit?
you, I'm gonna break you up.
Y'all wanna know
I
something?
promise. You look at all that.
Y'all got-
That's a front runner.
y'all got- y'all got-
You're a pussy, nigga.
Y'all,
You pussy.
all right.
You pussy.
You show me Saturday.
Pussy.
Show me Saturday, I'm pussy.
Hey, bro. One thing you guys gotta give it is, man, Tank will get. That's the thing, though, right? Tank will get in your face. Tank is not afraid of confrontation at the press conference. And I think that's where, you know, I know a lot of people say, oh, press conference don't really mean nothing, but I think Tank really gains a lot of ground, a lot of aura. Because he's constantly pressing people. If you're constantly getting pressed, you're gonna feel some type of energy. If you're not matching that energy or exceeding it, you're gonna feel it. You have to either be matching it or exceeding it. Right now, Frank is not matching it or exceeding it. Therefore, you know he feels it regardless. You know he feels it. And with boxing, you know, there are jitters inside. Like your reputation's on the line in terms of if you get knocked out, bro. In Frank's position, if you get knocked out, it's like your stock drops heavily. Because it's not like you have a big-ass respected name. It's like you got a name that got some credibility, but you don't got a big-ass name that's respected. Like, let's say it's vice versa. Frank knock out Tank. Tank still could, you know, bounce back. But with Frank, the position Frank's in, he's a major underdog. Therefore, he has to, you know, he can't ruin his face. If he put on, honestly, a win for Frank Martin is if he put on a great performance, you know, pushes Tank a little bit, and then win and then lose after 12 rounds, right? And that's almost a loser mentality. I don't even want to say that for him, but I'm saying, like, obviously if he wins, that's a win. But if he loses, he has to lose in a way where he don't take too much damage, he don't fall, you know, he's not shaking up, none of that stuff. And to me, that's also a win in his book. But getting knocked out, your stock plummets like crazy.
Nigga always Saturday. That fake hard shit.
What is you talking about?
You seen them trying to found his face.
Show me Saturday.
Gervonta, do you want to? What was your interpretation of the sparring that you had? He said he clipped you.
He ain't clipped shit. He don't even got that much power to clip nothing. What are you talking about? Bum ass nigga.
Yeah, all right.
My bad.
Gervonta, where do you feel? Has he gotten under your skin, or is it just? I mean,
when he fake that, when you fake tough.
Fake tough. That be you doing all that fake ass tough.
Chill out.
Tough acting.
Chill out.
What is you talking about?
I was up here blasting that shit till you start frowning your face.
Look. I ain't got to fake. Just like you said that lame shit. Oh, you from the suburbs? I ain't from no damn
you
suburbs.
from the fucking
clown.
suburbs, nigga. You remember when you was fucking 7?
You sound like fucking bozo.
Shit like that.
Talking about I'm from the
Look
fucking
how you talking. You talking like a bozo.
Clown.
Hey, come on, bro.
Derek James, the trainer of Frank Martin. Derek, if you grab one of the microphones over here.
Gervonta really be like punking people, bro. And I like Frank. I like Frank.
Training camp, obviously, has this been the best you've
even
ever seen,
Derek
Frank?
wanna laugh, bro.
And
Derek,
with this, you know, I'm sensing some tension up here. Do you like that with your fighter? Does that motivate him? Is that fuel? You know, your thoughts on that?
You know, he had a good camp. I think that you got to be able to, you know, use that as fuel for fire. And do what you need to do. So you need to use that for fuel for fire to, you know, get in the ring and prove your point. Because he obviously believes in himself, and that's dope. Because we wouldn't be here if we didn't believe in ourselves. So it's good he believes in situations, because he's supposed to. I like that. So you'll see Frank come out and do what he needs to do to be the best version of himself.
What kind of performance are you expecting from Frank on Saturday? Is it just win by any means necessary, or is there something that you're envisioning?
Well, it's always, you know, win by any means necessary, but to follow the game plan, follow the strategy, and go out there and be phenomenal.
Errol, for you, thank you very much, Derek. For you, you were the promoter of Frank Martin. You've been involved in some blockbuster championship events on pay-per-view, but what have you been telling Frank in regards to preparing for this moment, fighting here in Las Vegas, being the main event?
He don't like we get in the chat.
Nigga, shut your ass up. You talk way too much, bro. You talk way too much.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I can back it up. I told you.
Well, you back it up with who? Who you back it up with?
What's your fighter? It could be either one. It don't matter to me. I'm here.
Yeah, you here, but you don't fight nobody, bro.
Okay.
You don't fight nobody.
Man, shout out EJ. You know, I remember a couple years ago, EJ was talking like, Frank, come on, Tank, like, fight him. Fight Frank. I remember a couple years ago, EJ was pushing Frank. EJ was pushing Frank to fight Tank. So now that it's happening, you know, EJ got a couple words, Tank got a couple words. It's all coming full circle.
You here for a check, brother.
What you fight for?
You here for a check. You here for a check.
You here for a check.
No, y'all two here for a check.
Man, you got me fucked up.
So,
you here for a check.
Errol, what have you been telling Frank in preparation for this fight week?
Just stay focused, stay hungry, stay dedicated. And it's all about the grind. That's what he's been doing. That's how he get to this point. Because he's been focused, he's been hungry, and he listened to his game plan. They've been in the gym working, staying focused, listen to the game plan, going over his instructions. And I believe that he's gonna come victorious come Saturday night.
How you know that?
Nigga,
How you know that? Cause y'all don't even be in the same place at the same time.
Nigga, I know all his sparring partners, nigga, and I talk to him. So what you mean?
You know they ass that. That's like,
and you know it too, cause you argue with one of his sparring partners on Instagram, like a little girl.
You said what?
You argue with one of his sparring partners on Instagram like a little girl.
I follow him too, and that nigga is. I keep saying it, my bad. He is ass. He is ass. I know all his sparring partners. What you gotta say about that?
Yeah, you know all of them, cause you search and you look for everybody.
It really don't
You search
matter.
and look for everybody.
Calvin, for you.
And you know you scared.
Calvin, if we can bring Calvin forward, grab the microphone. We're seeing that Gervonta is,
You say what?
he's certainly very vocal. And you mentioned when you were talking to Frank Martin, I want him to push the button. Has the button been pushed?
Nope, not yet.
Wait a minute. With all the talk up here and everything, it hasn't been pushed. Can you grab the microphone?
This is Tank. Tank does that all the time. He was younger, y'all couldn't even get a word out of him.
Floyd was talking too much.
Look at him. When I see this, he's pushing forward to where he's supposed to be at. Martin is here for a reason. I understand that. Derek understand that. Spence understand that. He's here for a reason. And I want him to push the buttons because y'all haven't seen the real Tank yet.
So Calvin, what does it mean?
And that's the scary part, because I actually believe that. I actually believe that Tank, I still think Tank's opponents have been lesser than, as I've previously stated in other videos. I do think this is a genuine step up, regardless of what he does to Frank Martin. He could blast Frank Martin crazy, right? Pause. But to me, it still won't even matter, because it's like, at least Frank is a step up from his other opponents. I truly do believe so. I truly believe if you put Frank in front of all of his opponents minus Ryan Garcia, because y'all know I like Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia is way better than everybody thinks, and people are just now starting to wake up to that. You guys can go see my Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis. I had Ryan Garcia winning if he landed that sweet left hook, but he just kept throwing it too much. He spammed it. Anyways, so I think Frank is definitely a step up as an opponent, regardless of what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. I visually watch Tank's fights. I've been watching this shit since 2018, Tank. So like, to me, it's just he's finally fighting competition to where, because Tank is all the way up here. He's levels above a lot of people. So it's like, okay, since you already levels above people, get people at least close. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's finally doing that. I think his next couple fights, he's going to be on a hunt to really fight those guys who's really on a similar level than as him.
From your perspective, because you're in the gym with him every single day, you guys put in the blood, sweat, and the tears in the gym, preparing for big fight nights, 29-0, 27 knockouts. But what does that mean to see that level of Tank that you're looking for?
This camp been totally different. When I first caught back up Tank, it was Ramadan. He looked mentally different, humble, but hungry. When everybody seen him in the team, they was worrying about him because how he was fasting. When he take off his clothes and look at him now, he remind me when he was the little Tank that I first got with.
Calvin, is there a sense of maturity that you are seeing from Tank as we've watched him evolve from being, he's been fighting here at the MGM Grand for nearly 9 years, but this maturation process that we're seeing out of the WBA lightweight champion of the world?
Man, like I said, y'all want to tune into this fight? Because when I watch how he's moving and doing stuff, you remember how Mike used to be on the floor at that fourth quarter?
Yeah, it's going to be like that.
Yo, I got sparring partners say, yo, and Earl even know it. It's hard to train for this man. So y'all gonna have to figure it out. I want y'all to figure it out because I'm still searching for the greatness to come out of him.
Frank, when you hear Gervonta said up here moments ago, a bit off microphone, that he wants to hurt you, obviously that's the name of the game, but your response to those comments from the champion?
You know, he come out to hurt everybody. You know, he come out to hurt everybody. So, you know, we done heard that before, but we ain't worried about none of that. We train, we ready for whatever he got to bring. We got him. Got his number for sure.
When assuming things go according to plan, let's sit down, gentlemen.
Show me. No, I have.
Yeah, I know.
Show me.
Frank.
What I can't do. Show me what I can't do.
Well, let me ask him. Gervonta, you're saying that there are things that he can't do. Frank is saying, show me, but can you describe to us things that Frank can't do? You're mentioning, you're talking with him. I mean, you don't have to give away the game plan.
Wait till the fight.
Oh, you just get in the microphone.
There ain't really too much he can do.
He says there's really not too much he can do. Frank, in a perfect world, how satisfying would this be on Saturday night if you were to hear and the new WBA lightweight champion of the world, but also be the first guy to hand Gervonta Davis a defeat?
That's everything. You know, that's why I'm here. You know, I'm here to do just that. Get my hand raised and come out with that WBA strap, you know, and then, you know, it's a new face sitting in the seat. You know, it's going to be me.
Tank, the most animated that I saw you, or vocal, and Calvin, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was against Rolando Romero. But now I'm seeing Tank, you know, he's not.
All this is like psychology work, bro. I just like seeing it. Because the way he punked people is crazy. It's crazy.
But he's, you know, vocal. So would you say that this is the second most passionate and emotional, not emotional, but, you know, fuel that you've had heading into a fight?
No, because
Calvin.
I watched him from the Barrios fight. Rolly, he was another person that, you know, was.
Can you talk to him?
He was another person that was energetic on the mic. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, I just heard Martin really say some things. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when I'm looking at, that's what we need. That's the fire, you know. And I already know that they prepare. I already know that he's going to come out and do what he's supposed to do. I already know all this. You know what I'm saying? I want this. I'm inviting this. You know what I'm saying? This how I get to see where levels of being that guy that he's going to become. And he's the guy to show the world.
All right, well, now I'm going to go to the fighters for final predictions, as I'm going to go ahead and start off with the challenger. Frank, before we get your prediction, can you give us a quick summarization as to what you guys have been talking about right now?
What'd you say?
Can you give us a quick summarization as what are you guys saying between each other?
We just talking shit.
Okay.
We just back here popping shit.
So Saturday night, June 15th, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. How is the fight going to go down? Your prediction, sir?
It can go however he wanted to go down, you know. If he act up like I've been saying, y'all gonna see Gervonta Davis get knocked out.
Oh,
y'all
you're saying a knockout.
If he come in and he act up, y'all gonna see him get knocked out. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what power, this and that. If they say I ain't got it, he come in and act crazy, he going to sleep. And he going to sleep.
Frank Martin
now, when Frank Martin says this, do I believe it? In terms of his demeanor, I'm 50-50 on it. I'll be honest. Because, like, I believe he's trying to be as serious as possible. He's trying to be as mean-mugged as possible. He's trying to be as determined as possible. And I think the training was there for sure. But when it comes to him saying it, I think he's 50-50 on it. But I can't really tell another nigga how to feel. I can't really tell another guy how to feel. You know what I'm saying? He feeling how you feel. But I say I'm 50-50 on it. Like, do I buy it? I do think he's training like it. But is training enough for Gervonta Davis?
Did a knockout over the champion, Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, 29-0, 27 knockouts. Saturday night, June 15th, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, the 100th championship fight night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. How is the fight going to go down, Tank?
Ass whooping.
Time.
Ass whooping.
Time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude the press conference.
All right, so that's the press conference, but I did see this. There's one moment here that I definitely wanted to show. Hold on. There was a moment here. You see what suck about this moment? I'm gonna play it back. You see what suck about this moment, bro? Bro, what suck about this moment is if you ever been in the trenches, right? Or just any place you hooping is heated or whatever. The one who make a person, flinch, I ain't gonna lie. If you flinch, it just make you look weak. Even though it looked like Frank was ready to attack. You feel me? It's great. If somebody about to swing at you, you're supposed to kind of set up. You feel me? That's exactly what Frank did. But to the outside, it's like you just look weaker. It looked like, oh, why you flinching for? What you scared for? But in actuality, it depends how you flinch. Like he flinched into a setup. If you were just a flinch like that, then that's crazy. Now you look dumb. But if you were to flinch into a setup, it looks better. But nonetheless, like Gervonta just trying to punk you, so it just looks bad. Like it just looked bad. You feel me? But nonetheless, great press conference, very good press conference. Man, I just hope Frank bring it. You know what I'm saying? If Frank wins, do I think it's gonna be? I'm gonna leave it for my prediction video. So y'all stick around for my prediction video. I'm gonna upload it real soon. So y'all keep in tune. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Thank y'all. I'm out. Peace.